Hello friends, in this video lecture we'll study the 8255 architecture. 8255 PPI. PPI stands for Programmable Peripheral Interface. This 8255 allows different input output devices can be connected to the processor. Different input output devices like a switch keyboard, LED, a printer, a CRT terminal. This type of devices can be connected to the processor by using the 8255 PPI. So if you look at the internal blocks of the 8255 PPI, it has 4 ports: port A 8 bits, port C upper 4 bits, port C lower 4 bits, port B 8 bits. Generally registers are used as IO ports. So an 8-bit register is used as a port A. Similarly, port C upper, port C lower, both together forms another 8-bit register, and port B is another 8-bit register. So we have in total 3 8-bit registers. So port A 1 8-bit register, port C upper and port C lower together we have one more 8-bit register, and port B is another 8-bit register. So we have 3 8-bit registers used as 4 different ports here. So port A pins are PA7 to PA0, port C upper pins are PC7 to PC4, and port C lower pins are PC3 to PC0, and port B pins are PB7 to PB0. So all are bidirectional pins. So you can use these pins to receive the input data or to transfer the output data. That is, these ports are connected to the input and output devices. So it's a bidirectional. That means you can transmit or receive the data. That is, you can perform both read and write operations through these ports, and all these ports are connected to the input and output devices. And the port A, port C upper are under the control of group A, and port C lower and port B are under the control of group B. So another control register is used here. So this control register controls or selects the different modes of operations of these ports, and the direction of the ports as an input and output are selected through these control registers. So group A is under the control of group A control. So that is port A and port C upper are under the control of group A. Port C lower and port B are under the control of group B. The size of this register is an 8-bit register. So in total we have 4 8-bit registers used in this architecture. So 3 for ports and 1 for control register. So an 8-bit internal data bus is connected through the internal 8-bit data bus. 8-bit internal data bus. The ports are connected to the data bus buffer. The size of data bus buffer is also 8 bits, and it is connected to the processor through the D0 and D7 pins. So D0 and D7 data lines are used to carry the data from the 8255 to the processor. So these D0 D7 pins of the 8255 are connected to the processor. And also we have a read write control logic. So in read write control logic we have read signal indicates the 8255 performs read operation, and a write signal which is active low signals. Read and write signals are active low signals. So write signals is 8255 performing write operation, and A1 and A0. So A1 A0 signals are used to select one of the ports. Port A, port B or port C can be selected by using A0 and A1 signals, And reset is used to put the 8255 control register 0. And then CS bar. So CS bar is a chip select. So it is used to select the 8255 IC, 8255 integrated circuit. That is, this 8255 is selected by using the CS bar chip select signal, which is also active low signal. So this active low signal is can be generated by using a decoder. So you can use a decoder to generate the chip selection logic. Whereas these read and write signals and these address bits A1 and A0 and reset signal, so all these signals are obtained from the microprocessor, that is they are from the microprocessor, and D0 D7 is also from the microprocessor. So this end of the 8255, so this end of the 8255 is connected to the processor, whereas this end of the 8255 is connected to the IO devices. So let us look at the pin diagram of 8255. So if you look at the pin diagram of 8255, so 8255 IC, we have 40 pins, 1 to 40 pins are there. So in 40 pins, 24 pins are the port pins, that is we have 3 ports, the size of port A, port B and port C, the size of each port is 8 bits. So we have 24 port pins, so PA0 to PA3, PA4 to PA7, 8 port A pins, and then PC7 to PC3 we have 8 more port pins, and PB0 to PB2, PB3 to PB7, 8 more port pins are there. So in total we have 24 port pins, and also we have 8 data pins, D0 to D7. So D0 to D7 we have 8 data pins. So in total we get 32 pins, and the rest of the 8 is the control signals. So read signal, write signal, chip select signal, reset signal, ground, A1, A0, and then plus 5 volts power supply VCC pin. So rest of the 8 are the control signals. So we can use these address lines A1 and A0 to select the ports of the 8255. So when these address pins A1 and A0 are 00, port A is selected. If the address pins A1 and A0 are 01, port B is selected. If the address pins A1 and A0 are 10, port C is selected. If the address pins are 11, control register is selected. So already that is explained in the block diagram. Each port refers an 8-bit register. So in total we have 4 8-bit registers. So one is port A register, another one is port B register, another one is port C, another is control register. So the registers or the ports are selected by using A1 and A0 address lines. They are derived from the processor. So if the pins are 00, address pins A1 and A0 are 00, port A is selected. If it is 01, port B is selected. If it is 10, port C is selected. 11, the control register is selected. Control register is used to select the mode of operation that 8255 is performing. So control register is used to select the mode of operation. Also the direction of the ports are selected by using the control register. Let us look at the operating modes and the control word register of 8255. So operating modes in 8255, we have 2 operating modes. One is IO mode, that is input output mode. Another one is BSR mode. BSR is a bit set reset mode. So we have 2 modes in 8255. One is input output mode, so in which you can use the ports as input output devices. Is to connect in simple use it to connect input output devices, perform operations on the input output ports. Another one is the BSR mode, that is bit set reset mode. So in BSR mode you can set or reset particular bit in the ports. So in IO mode again we have 3 different modes. One is mode 0, another one is mode 1, another one is mode 2. So we have three different modes in the IO mode. So mode 0 is the basic IO mode. So there are no interrupts are accepted in this mode. So 8255 does not accept any interrupts in mode 0. So in mode 0, all the IO ports, that is all the ports can be accessed for IO operation. That is for simple basic IO operation. Port A can be used, port B can be used, and port C can be used for simple IO operation. Whereas mode 1, in mode 1, the ports are used in handshake mode or strobed IO mode. So in strobed or handshake IO mode, the interrupts are accepted. So the ports are worked based on the control signals. So it is applicable for all the ports, port A, port B, and port C. So port A and port B are used in IO mode, and that is for IO operations. And C is used to generate the handshake signals in mode 1. And in mode 2, bidirectional IO, it is applicable only for group A. That is, in group A we have only port A and port C upper. That is, port C upper is used to generate the control signals, and port A is used for the IO operation. So in mode 2, it is a bidirectional IO, that is both input and output operations can be performed in this mode. So only mode 2 is applicable only to the group A, that is port A and port C upper. So these are the different modes that 8255 are having. So it is broadly having two modes, IO mode and BSR mode. So IO mode is simple, input output operations are performed. In this we have three modes, mode 0, mode 1, and mode 2. In mode 0, the ports, all the ports, port A, port B, port C are operable, and all the ports are operating in simple basic IO mode, and no interrupts are accepted in this mode. Whereas in mode 1, port A, port B, port C are working, but they are operating in handshake mode or strobed IO mode. So in this mode, that is in mode 1, A and B are used to act as IO pins, and port C is used to generate the control signals. Similarly in mode 2 also, mode 2 only it is applicable to group A only, that is port A and port C upper pins. Port A is used as IO mode, bidirectional IO in mode 2, and port C upper is used to generate the control signals in bidirectional IO mode, that is mode 2. Now let us look at the control word formats of 8255. So if you look at the control word formats of 8255, that is, we have a control word register, an 8-bit control word register. So this 8-bit control word register can be used to configure the 8255 in IO mode or BSR mode, and use it to select the ports and their directions. So if you look at the IO control word format in IO mode, so we have 8 bits, D0 to D7. So D7 bit is used to select the IO mode or BSR mode. So if D7 bit is 1, 8255 operates in IO mode. So if D7 bit is 1, 8255 operates in IO mode. If D7 bit is 0, then 8255 operates in BSR mode. And in IO mode, D6 and D5 bits are used to select the group A. So in group A, we have both port A and port C upper. So port A and port C upper get selected by using D6 and D5 pins. The bits, if these bits are 0, 0, then group A is operating under mode 0 condition, and if the D6 and D5 bits are 0, 1, then group A is operating under mode 1, and if the pins D6 and D5 are 1x, that is it can be 1 0 or 1 1. So if the D6 D5 pins are 1 0 or 1 1, then the A255 is operating in the A255 group A is operating under mode 2, and D4 bit is used to select the direction for the port A in the group A. So port A direction can be selected as an input or output, that is you can use the port A as input port or output port by using the D4 bit. If you set the D4 bit to 1, port A can be used as an input port. If you set the D4 bit to 0, port A can be used as an output port. Similarly, D3 bit is used to set the direction for the port C upper, that is if the port C upper is 1, that is D3 bit is 1, then port C upper bits, that is PC7 to PC4 bits, are used as input bits, as input port. Or else if it is 0, then port C upper acts as an output port. Similarly, group B is selected by using D2. So for group A we use D5 and D6 bits, and for group B selection we use D2 bit. Only one bit is used to select the group B, whereas 2 bits are used to select the group A, because in group A we have 3 modes of operation: mode 0, mode 1 and mode 2. But for group B only 2 modes are possible. One is mode 0, another one is mode 1. No mode 2 operation available for group B registers. So when the group B bit, that is D2 bit, is 0, then group B, that is port B and port C lower registers, port C lower register and port B registers are operating in mode 0. Or else if the D2 bit is 1, then the group B registers are operating under mode 1. Similarly, D1, so when the D1 bit is 1, port B direction is set to input. D4 is used to set the port A direction. D1 bit is used to set the port B direction. Similarly, D3 is used to set the port C upper direction. Port C lower direction is set by using D0. So if the D0 bit is 1, port C lower direction is input, or else if the D0 bit is 0, port C acts as an output port. So by using the 8-bit IO control word format, that is 8-bit control word register, by using 8-bit control word register you can set the ports direction as input or output, and you can select the group A or group B, and you can select different modes in those group A and group B. So in group A you can select the modes 0, 1, 2, or group B you can select the modes mode 0 and mode 1. And similarly the same control we used for BSR purpose. So if you look at the BSR control word format, for BSR control word format D7 must be 0. So if D7 is 0, then the A255 operates in BSR mode. So in BSR mode, D6, D5, D4 bits are not used. They are don't care conditions. They are not used in D6, D5, D4. D6, D5, D4 bits are not used in BSR mode. And D3, D2, D1 bits, they are used to select individual bits of port C. So in port C we have 8 bits. So you can select any one of the bits, whereas in port A, port B it is not possible to select the individual bits. In port A and port B you can select the entire port as an input, or you can select the entire port as an output. But in bit set reset mode, it is applicable only for port C, and that is in port C you can select the individual bits of the port C. So any of the 8 bits, any one of the 8 bits can be selected by using D3, D2, D1, that is B2, B1, B0 bit select bits. So if these D3, D2, D1 bits are 0, 0, 0, then 0th bit in port C is selected, PC0 is selected. In case if these 3 bits combination is 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, then port C1 is selected. If it is 0, 1, 0, then port C2 is selected. So likewise you can select any one of the ports in port C register. And D0 is used to set or reset. So D0 is used to set or reset the one of the port bits. So if you are selecting port C0, you can set that port as 1, that is, you can set that port by making D0 1, or you can reset that port by making D0 0. So you can set or reset that port pins by using the D0 pin. So by using D0 pin, you can set or reset the selected port C bits. Port C is mainly used to provide the control signals in mode 1 and mode 2 operations. So individual bits are used to generate the control signals in mode 1 and mode 2 operation. So you can program this control word, you can program it, you can write different values to the control word register. So based on the control word register that you are writing into the 8255, the 8255 set in different modes, and it can be used for input operation or output operation.